Welcome back to Decodiva, your go-to destination for vintage home decor inspiration with a twist of timeless glamour. I'm thrilled you're here today because we're diving into a truly enchanting guest bath makeover inspired by none other than the fabulous Alexa Hampton. If you love traditional design, romantic gilded details, and a little dash of drama in your home, this video is for you. Our makeover today brings together all the elegance of classic interiors with a fresh vintage soul. Think ornate mirrors, lacquered finishes, and luxurious textiles. Before we jump into the transformation, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and drop a comment below letting us know your favorite detail from this makeover. Your support means everything to us and helps keep the vintage vibes flowing. Every great makeover starts with a spark of inspiration, and for this one, we turn to the ever-elegant Alexa Hampton. Known for her impeccable sense of symmetry, bold use of color, and reverence for classical design, her work felt like the perfect muse for our guest bath. We wanted to blend her signature style with our love for vintage charm, so we envisioned a space that looked like it had been plucked straight from a 1940s Park Avenue apartment, then kissed by golden hour light. Rich fabrics, polished metals, and historical references were all musts. Mood boards were assembled, fabric swatches collected, and antique markets scoured. Our creative direction was clear: traditional glamour, reimagined with vintage grace and modern sensibility. Let's take a moment to look at where we started. The original guest bath was functional but uninspired: bland beige tile, a builder-grade vanity, and absolutely no personality. It was begging for a bit of drama and a lot more character. The lighting was harsh and unflattering, the mirror was a plain rectangle with no soul, and the overall vibe leaned more dental office than luxurious escape. We knew we could do better. Our challenge was to breathe elegance into this space without knocking down walls. No major plumbing changes, just style, flair, and smart upgrades that would completely transform the feel of the room. Color was key to setting the tone for this makeover. We drew inspiration from classic interiors, think rich ivories, soft dove gray, and a moody, midnight blue for drama. These hues feel timeless and soothing, while still packing a visual punch. We layered an antique white on the walls to keep things airy, contrasted with navy blue wainscoting for a traditional yet updated look. Gold accents throughout elevated the overall palette, catching the light and adding warmth. Choosing these colors set the stage for everything else. Each element in the room was chosen to complement and enhance this cohesive, elegant base. One of the biggest transformations came with the vanity. We replaced the basic cabinet with a vintage-style wooden piece that we painted in a glossy black lacquer, echoing Alexa Hampton's love of contrast and shine. To glam it up, we added fluted brass hardware and a marble countertop with soft gray veining. The combination of rich wood tones, gleaming metal, and natural stone created an instantly luxurious feel. We also installed an undermount sink for a seamless finish, and added a gold swan neck faucet that became an instant focal point. It's amazing what a few well-chosen pieces can do. Now, let's talk about the mirror, perhaps the crown jewel of the makeover. We sourced an antique French-style mirror with ornate gilt framing and rococo curves that bring just the right amount of theatricality to the space. Mounted above the black lacquer vanity, it plays beautifully off the deep blue wainscoting and picks up every warm metallic glimmer in the room. The gold detailing feels rich, yet not overpowering. This mirror doesn't just reflect light, it reflects our design philosophy: vintage, glamorous, and unapologetically grand. Lighting can make or break a vintage-inspired design, and in this guest bath, we knew we had to bring in a statement. Enter a pair of crystal wall sconces with gold filigree mounts that nod to neoclassical design. These sconces frame the mirror perfectly, casting a soft, flattering glow ideal for a powder room. They're vintage reproductions, but they feel utterly authentic. To reinforce the ambience, we added a small crystal pendant above the entryway, just enough sparkle to echo the glamour without overwhelming the space. For the walls, we went all in. The lower half features traditional wood panel wainscoting painted in a deep navy with a satin finish. The upper walls are papered in a toile-inspired wallpaper in ivory and pale gray. The contrast between the masculine blue and the soft, delicate pattern creates a dynamic that's both classic and inviting, exactly what we wanted for a guest space. Gold picture rails run along the top edge of the wainscoting, adding a refined finish and creating the perfect break between color and pattern. The flooring got a major refresh as well. We removed the basic ceramic tile and replaced it with a black and white mosaic with a Greek key border, a detail Alexa herself would surely approve of. This classic tile pattern not only anchors the space but also introduces geometric precision that balances the room's more ornate features. A high-contrast floor grounds the design and adds that crisp, tailored feel we were after. It's traditional, timeless, and a true showstopper. Even the shower curtain got a glamorous upgrade. We opted for custom-made drapery panels in a soft ivory damask, trimmed in gold tassel fringe and hung from a curved brass rod. This gave the illusion of a luxurious window treatment rather than a utilitarian bathroom fixture, instantly elevating the look of the entire tub area. We even added a matching valance above the curtain rod for a layered, tailored effect, because in a glamorous vintage bath, every detail counts. For wall art, we leaned into classical portraiture and etchings, framed in antiqued gold leaf, of course. These pieces give the room a museum-like quality while reinforcing the traditional theme. We also included a set of botanical illustrations in slim black frames, hung in a symmetrical grid for balance and drama. Every frame and print was carefully chosen to support our narrative, timeless beauty with layers of rich, historic inspiration. No vintage guest bath is complete without plush, beautiful linens. We chose hand towels embroidered with gold monograms, paired with soft ivory bath towels edged in satin. A Turkish rug with a faded floral motif brought softness underfoot while tying together all the colors in the room. To finish the space, we added a tufted velvet bench in pale champagne, a perfect perch for guests to place their belongings or simply admire the surroundings. Scent matters. We placed a crystal tray beside the sink with cut glass decanters of rosewater, lavender spray, and a vintage-style soap dish. A small floral arrangement of white peonies and greenery sat nearby in an antique silver bud vase, giving the room freshness and charm. These little luxuries make your guests feel pampered and turn everyday routines into indulgent experiences. While the room is beautiful, it's also functional. We integrated hidden storage with built-in drawers inside the wainscoting and a concealed medicine cabinet behind a framed piece of art. Elegant doesn't mean impractical. These solutions keep clutter out of sight while preserving the clean, sophisticated aesthetic. The key is to balance beauty and purpose, always thinking one step ahead to keep the room both charming and usable. Nearly every element in this bathroom includes a vintage touch. From the 1920s mirror to the 1940s perfume bottles on display, these pieces add soul and authenticity. We scouted antique stores, estate sales, and online auctions to find treasures that tell a story. Each piece was lovingly restored and thoughtfully placed. Incorporating vintage doesn't have to mean full-on antique overload. It's about mixing the old with the new in a way that feels curated and intentional. Let's give one more nod to Alexa Hampton. Her influence is felt throughout this room, from the balanced symmetry of the sconces and mirror, to the luxurious mix of textures and colors. Her design ethos celebrates tradition without being rigid, and that's what we tried to capture here. There's a stately beauty in each element, but also a sense of livable elegance. Whether or not you're recreating this look exactly, her principles of contrast, layering, and refinement are lessons every vintage lover can use. And now, the final reveal. The once plain guest bath has been completely reborn as a sanctuary of elegance, charm, and old-world beauty. From the gilded mirror to the toile wallpaper, every inch of this space whispers a story of vintage glamour and thoughtful design. It's more than just a bathroom, it's an experience, one we hope will delight every guest who steps inside. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. We hope this guest bath makeover has inspired you to bring a little Alexa Hampton style magic into your own vintage spaces. If you loved this transformation, be sure to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment with your favorite feature, and subscribe to Decodiva for more vintage-inspired interiors. We'll see you next time for more timeless beauty and design storytelling. Until then, stay glamorous, stay vintage, and as always, stay inspired.